grab a pen and paper real quick. It's Monday morning, I woke up feeling super inspired, and I've created something that's going to add a huge amount of value in your life. Over the next few minutes, you're going to discover how to attract more abundance in your life, and best of all, you're going to do it in just 7 simple steps, and I'm going to lay that out for you over the next few minutes for free. Here's some of what you're going to discover. First and foremost, you'll learn 7 ways that you can quickly explode the flow of abundance in your life. And this is abundance in all forms: financial, yes, but also an abundance of passion, purpose, love, joy, fulfillment, success, all that good stuff. You'll also discover how you can create a crystal clear vision, and this vision will actually magnetize you to your dream. More on that later. And you'll also discover how new neuroscience studies can help you to tune into 95 to 99% of your potential resources. And by extension, that means that at the moment you're only using 1 to 5% of your potential resources, or there's a good chance you're only tapping into that much. More on that later, and a whole lot more as well. Before we get started, this is me. My name's Carl Harvey. This is absolutely not a presentation about me and my achievements, but to give you a sense of why I'm qualified to talk to you about things like abundance. In the past few years alone, I went from sleeping on a beanbag on the floor of my best friend's house, a wooden floor in an English winter, freezing cold, to building a 7-figure passion business and a 6-figure business as well. But 7-figure one is my favorite. Over the past year, I've co-hosted trainings with the best abundance experts on the planet, including Jack Canfield, T. Harv Eker, John Assaraf, Bob Proctor, Lisa Nichols, Christy Marie Sheldon, Vishen Lakhiani, and many, many more. So I've got to figure out the 80-20. What are the 20% of ideas and strategies that are responsible for 80% of the results when it comes to creating abundance? And I'm giving away what I've learned today for free. I've also spent over 100 grand of my own money on personal growth. Everything from learning meditation to NLP and EFT and CBT and many, many more. So I have immersed myself in the study and practice of personal growth, and have really developed a good sense of what works. How can you get the biggest possible results with the least possible outlay of effort and stress and struggle? And that's what I'm going to share. And as a result of practicing and applying these principles, that's the key. You can't just sit in a room and visualize. You have to apply them. You have to take action as well. I've been able to create an awesome life filled with abundance, where I get to work when I want. I travel the world, stay in 5-star hotels. I take 1 holiday every month, and I have complete financial and time freedom in that nobody can tell me what to do or where to go. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, because I used to hate working for other people, and I used to hate being told I've got to be a certain place at a certain time. And I've been able to create a life where I get to choose how I spend my time, my energy, my focus, and it's pretty darn good. Now, today on this training, you're getting the 7 key principles, the 7 biggest ideas that I have had, or the insights that I've learned, that can help you to attract ever-increasing levels of abundance in your life. So let's get started. Without further ado, I want to jump right in. And as I mentioned at the start, make sure you've got a pen and paper, because you will want to take notes. This is pure content, pure value, and I know that if you apply even a fraction of what you're about to discover, it's going to have a huge impact on your life. So let's get stuck in. Principle 1 is simply to define abundance. You need to define abundance, and that simply means you need to know what you want. What does abundance mean to you? Does it mean, 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year? Where do you live? What kind of work do you do? What kind of relationships do you have? And here's the kicker. The biggest problem that a lot of people face is that they don't know what they want, but they can tell you what they don't want. Now, here's why this is important. When you ask someone what their goal is, God, 90% of people come back saying, well, I don't want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be in this job anymore. I don't want to be fat anymore. I don't want whatever the thing is. But our subconscious minds, which you'll discover more about on this training, they can't process negatives. What that means is you need to frame your goals in the positive, and more on that later as well. In short, it's not enough to know what you don't want. Yeah, okay, it's a good away from motivation to go, I don't want to have scarcity anymore. I don't want to have financial struggle. But it's very, very crucial that you actually create a crystal clear vision of what it is you want instead. And to be clear, abundance is not just about the money. Yes, money plays a part, but it's not just about the money. If all you focus on is money, even when you manifest more money, you're going to end up feeling just kind of less than whole. Like money can't make you happy. It can only give you more of what you already are. That's why it's crucial to develop a dream or a vision of abundance that includes an abundance of financial freedom, but also love, passion, purpose, fulfillment, success, joy, and anything else that you choose. The only limits are those we set up in our own imagination. So it's up to you to decide what this vision of abundance is. Now, here is a simple 4-step formula for creating your vision. Super easy, super fast. Because I know a lot of people will be watching this now going, oh, but I don't have a vision. I don't know even know where to start. This is how you do it. Super, super simple. First, write down some things that you would like to experience. Like, allow yourself to dream. Get excited. Write it down. That's the key. Bob Proctor taught me this. You gotta write your goals down. Get them down on paper. There is a magic in writing them down in paper. The energy gets transmuted, and you signal it as a clear goal to your subconscious, to the universe, wherever you believe. There is a power to writing your vision down and allow yourself to dream. Secondly, we touched on this earlier. Frame it in the positive. That means that you say, I want to earn 7 figures a year, not something like, I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to struggle for money. You frame it in the positive. I am so happy and grateful that I now earn more passive income than my expenses. For example, frame it in the positive. That is key. You want something you're aiming towards as not something that you don't want. If you focus, in short, you get more of what you focus on. So if you're focused on, I don't want this, you're actually telling your subconscious mind and the universe, give me more of this. It's crazy. It's a little quirk in how our reality seems to function, but it's really easy to avoid. All you do is frame it in the positive instead and write it down. The third step is be specific. You want to be as specific as you can. It's not enough to say, oh, I want to be rich or I want to be happy. That's way too broad. And also, your subconscious mind, which as you'll discover is responsible for manifesting this for you, like if you say I want to be rich, there's a good chance that it will say, well, you're already rich. I mean, look, you live better than most of the kings and queens in in the past 1,000 years. Like, look at your life. Like, you're listening to me now on a computer connected to an internet and a satellite in the sky beaming down information to you instantly. You probably have a roof over your head and meals, and you get to travel and you get to experience an incredible life. Rich is relative. So what you want to do is be specific. So you want to say, I want to earn this much a year doing this kind of job. I want to serve these kinds of people. I want to help in this way. I want to have this kind of relationships in my life. The more specific, the better. Simply because whatever we focus on, we get more of. Excuse me. So if you get super, super specific on the kind of life you want to manifest and imagine every single element of it, from how much you earn to what time you get up in the morning, to the kind of people you hang around with, to the kind of work you do, etc., it's going to draw you towards that vision like a magnet, and more on that later as well. And the fourth key step, and this is a huge one that is often overlooked, is you've got to make it exciting. You've got to make your vision super exciting. Why? Well, because whenever we set a goal, by its very nature, it's outside of our comfort zone. And when we achieve or manifest anything outside our comfort zone, we're going to encounter challenges and setbacks and problems to overcome. That's a good thing. It means we're growing, it means we're developing, but unless your vision is super exciting, unless you fall in love with your vision and want it so bad, it's like, I would love my life if it was like this. It's so exciting to me. That energy, that desire, that love is going to get you through the inevitable setbacks and the challenges. The challenges are a part of the journey. The universe gives them to you to see how serious you are, to test how much you want it. To manifest what I call a big life, an abundant life, you are going to be tested, and you are going to need to every day say, no, it doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter what it takes. I'm going to do this. I intend this. I'm going to make it happen no matter what. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you are in love with your vision. So it's got to be super exciting. Anyway, that's principle 1. Define abundance for yourself. Write it down, make it super exciting, and you've got the 4-step formula here that will really, really help you. If the only thing you take away from this presentation today is creating a vision, it will magnetize you to your dream, and you will start to attract new synchronicities, you'll notice new opportunities, and you will be able to attract and manifest more abundance in your life. That's just from principle 1. But we go deeper. Principle 2 is all about subconscious power. Now, the biggest myth in personal growth, as I see it, is the advice to take more action. Thump your chest, struggle on, doesn't matter if you don't feel like it, doesn't matter if you don't have the belief, just do it, take more action. I believe that's a myth because the latest neuroscience proves that your conscious mind is responsible for only 1 to 5% of your total resources. And when you set goals like that, I'm going to take more action, I'm going to persevere, I'm going to be more motivated, you're relying on your conscious mind only. You're not relying on your subconscious. And here's the crucial insight that will have a profound impact on your ability to manifest the life you choose. That is that your subconscious mind, neuroscience proves that your subconscious mind has 95 to 99% of your total resources. Stop. Imagine that for a moment. Focus on that. Put your attention on that. Your subconscious mind has 95 to 99% of your total resources, your total power, your total potential. It's stored at the subconscious level. This is why when people rely just on willpower or motivation or setting goals at a conscious level, a typical example is New Year's resolutions. There's no more of a conscious mind goal than a New Year's resolution. This year I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to finally get this job that I wanted. But you set them at the conscious level, you've only got 1 to 5% of your resources. So in short, you need to find a way to tune into your subconscious power. Now, Dr. Bruce Lipton, an incredible author and Stanford University professor, says that your subconscious mind, quote, ultimately casts the deciding vote on how much abundance you create, but also how happy you are, the kind of relationships you'll enjoy, and more. In fact, he goes on to say that your subconscious mind is, quote, 1 million times more powerful than your conscious mind. I interviewed Paul Shealy, who thinks the number is close to 1 billion times more powerful. In short, science is proving it. The world's top experts on these subjects talk about it. Your subconscious mind is responsible for way more of your success and the results you get than you could ever imagine. Plus, when you start to play with your subconscious power and learn how to influence your subconscious mind and reprogram your subconscious mind for more success, then success and abundance becomes automatic, effortless, and fun. You don't need to consciously struggle and stress your way to success. You can manifest it. It can be beautiful. It can be enjoyable. Yes, you're always going to have to take action. You're going to have to put energy in. Whatever energy you put in is the energy you're going to get back. Yet, you can do that in a way where success is automatic and fun and enjoyable every step of the way. But you have to learn, this is the big insight for Principle 2, you have to learn how to influence your subconscious mind. And you know how you do that? Brings us on to Principle 3, And Principle 3 is simply practice creative visualization. Dr. Maxwell Maltz, in the incredible book Psycho-Cybernetics, discovered that your subconscious mind, quote, cannot tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. Now just stop there and reflect on that for a second. Your subconscious mind, responsible for 95 to 99% of your total resources, can be tricked. It cannot tell the difference between what's happening for real and what you imagine in vivid detail. Now there's a real clue to how you go about manifesting more abundance in your life by tuning into your subconscious mind. You show it images and sensory-rich representations, i.e. visualization of what you want to manifest. And you imagine it in such detail and with such repetition that your subconscious mind believes it's happening for real and thus upgrades your skills, your abilities, your beliefs, your energy, everything. And that's when you start to manifest. And over 200 studies prove the power of creative visualization. And elite performers in every single field you can imagine, from business to sport to acting and professional speakers and coaches and just the most successful people in the world, all rely on creative visualization to get in states of peak performance and flow. Now, when you start to visualize every day, you grow in so many powerful ways. Your self-belief goes up, simply because when you visualize yourself succeeding and manifesting your abundant dreams and everything you ever choose, of course you're going to believe in yourself more, because you start to see that, oh wow, I can do it in my imagination. If you can do it in your imagination, you can do it for real. And of course, your confidence goes up. When that happens, you start to feel more confident in your abilities. Why? Again, because you've seen it 1,000 times in your head before. You know you can do it because you've imagined yourself doing it so many times, and your subconscious starts to grow in confidence and give you this feeling that you can do it. A third key benefit is that your creativity will go up, and there's countless research studies that prove this. Visualizing triggers new insights, new aha moments, breakthroughs, solves problems and challenges. Like when you visualize again and again and again, it is inevitable that you solve the challenges and you overcome them, and you get these creative breakthroughs that show you what to do next. Fourth key benefit is you'll develop a sense of momentum or flow, simply because when you visualize every day and start taking action, more on that later, you build this intangible sense inside you that you're taking action every day, and you feel it, and you're able to build up this magnetism and this power that allows you to attract more and more and more. And last but by no means least, your skill levels go up. Why? Simply because and there are a number of research studies that prove this, that when you simply imagine having a skill over and over, you get better at that skill. There's one famous study where there was basketball free throws. There were three groups. One of them, so they're all doing basketball free throws. One of them practices the free throws every day. One of them visualizes the free throws every day, and one of them does nothing. And the groups who practice the free throws every day and visualize the free throws every day, they both increased by, I think, about 20%, but there was no difference between them. Whether you visualized or practiced, the results were the same. You still exploded in your ability. And of course, if you visualize and practice, boom, that's the double combo. That's what you want to be doing. In short, your skills will go up, whether you're practicing selling in your mind, asking for a sale, your new business, asking someone out on a date, asking for a pay rise, giving a presentation at work, whatever you want to improve at, if you visualize it, you will become more accomplished at what you do. So that's principle 3, and we're going to come back to visualization later and how to do it in a way that's fast and easy and effortless. But let's move on to these other abundance creating principles first. Principle 4 is simple. This is how abundance is created. You've got to give value. Now, again, in studying and hosting trainings with incredible teachers like Paul Sheely and T. Harv Eker, John Assaraf, Bob Proctor, Dr. Joe Vitale, Lisa Nichols, and many, many more, I've discovered that abundance comes from just two sources. The first one is from solving problems, and the second source of abundance is by helping people. In other words, abundance comes by providing value. Now, here's the big challenge that most people face. When they set a goal to create abundance, or they set a financial goal, they immediately start thinking about, how can I get more money? How can I get $1,000 a month extra? How can I get $10,000? How can I get $1 million? How can I get? Whereas, in fact, and this is the paradoxical truth, but it is beautiful given we live in a wonderful spiritual world of energy and love and all that goodness, abundance comes from providing value. Deepak Chopra teaches in his brilliant book and audio program, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. One of the laws is the law of giving. Simply put, this is the more you give, the more you receive. Now, I remember hearing that for the first time when I wasn't living an abundant life, and I thought, oh, that can't possibly be true. You've got to get before you can give. But no, when I finally gave in and stopped resisting this truth, and instead put my focus on how much value can I give to people's lives, how much can I help them with their problems, how can I help people make more money or be more confident or live more of the lives they want, how can I help them overcome their challenges, the more you put your attention and focus on that and actually deliver that value, the more you receive in return. Dr. Joe Vitale from The Secret is a great mentor of mine, and he teaches a very simple principle, which is you can't outgive the universe. I absolutely love this, because what this means is when you put your focus on giving, you can't outgive the universe. You can't ever give too much where the universe stops acting in alignment with the law of giving. You can't just give and not get back. Like it truly works like this. The more you give, the more you receive. So a big crucial point to make here is simply don't just focus on how can I make more money. I mean, it's a good idea to play with this at certain points. You know, how can how can I make more money? How can I create a product that's going to sell better? How can I add more value? But your key focus and attention should be on these questions. How can I give more value? How can I have a bigger impact in the world? And third, how can I help more people? I promise you this, if you switch your focus from simply how can I make more money and how can I get ahead, how can I reach my goals, to how can I give more value, how can I have a bigger impact on those people, so how can the value I give be even bigger, and how can I help more people? Because when you do that, when you give value and then give a bigger value and then give that bigger value to even more people, that's what creates abundance, financial abundance, and abundance in all its forms. Fame, love, recognition, significance, contribution, impact, all come from switching your focus to giving value instead. And there's a beautiful energy involved as well, in that if you've ever set goals, and I'm sure you have, that are just exclusively for you, often, in my experience, when you achieve them, when you reach them, especially if you go through stress and struggle to get there, you get them and then they're underwhelming, because like the goals don't ever make us happy, really. Like, you know that. Like, more money is not going to make you happy. Having a fancier car is not going to make you happy in the long term. Yet, when you put your focus on giving value, having an impact, helping more people, you are filled with the most beautiful feeling every day, and motivation and inspiration and a love, a joy of serving. Like, you actually feel better about yourself. And this is the wonderful thing about altruism. Like, when you're altruistic, help other people, it actually serves you more than going after things yourself. That's another crazy paradox about the universe we live in. But the more successful people I study and model and speak to and ask them about this, they say the same thing. That when you put your focus on helping people, you feel better and you get more. Crazy. Anyway, on to principle 5. Really hope this is valuable so far. Hope you're taking lots of notes. Hope you're getting inspired. Principle 5. I love this. Money loves speed. Money loves speed. And this is another beautiful lesson that I learned from star of The Secret and best-selling author Dr. Joe Vitale, my mentor. Now, here's the thing. Here's what this means. When you practice the previous 4 steps, the previous 4 principles, it is inevitable that insights and hunches and ideas and opportunities start to flash in your mind. And this is because simply the next step is always revealed. This is how your subconscious mind works. You give it a vision, you create the vision, you imagine it in detail by visualizing, you focus on giving, on how can you share this vision, how can you give more in the world. If you do this, the next step is always revealed. Now, the big challenge is a lot of people talk themselves out of success and abundance. They get the big vision, they get it written down, and then they start panicking and going, oh my God, how do I do this? I don't know the 289 steps I need to take to manifest this vision. I don't know. But this is a crucial distinction. You absolutely do not need to know the full plan in advance, nor could you. I mean, stop now and think about it. By its very nature, you're setting a vision that is outside of your current level of energy and vibration and skill and success. By that very definition, you cannot possibly know all of the things that you will need to do, all of the people you will need to meet, all of the things you will need to learn, all of the challenges you will need to overcome to manifest that higher vision of yourself. You living a more self-actualized life with more success, more confidence, more belief, etc., etc. You can't possibly know that now. The way the universe and the subconscious mind seems to work is that it communicates through you via these insights, these hunches, this intuition, this sense of what to do next. And it usually only reveals the next step, but it always reveals at least that. The next step is always revealed. You will always get the next thing to do, the next challenge to overcome, the next thing you need to learn in the journey. And if you keep focused and keep taking action, and that's the key, your only responsibility here is to take inspired action. Inspired action. And that simply means when an idea flashes into your mind that you honor it with action. That's it. I'm going to repeat that because it's so important, and so many people mess up on this bit. They procrastinate and get paralyzed by inaction because they overthink things and overcomplicate it, and they're trying to motivate themselves to take action every day, or they're trying to get excited to do more, and it doesn't work like that. This is all you have to do. Practice the previous 4 steps, and when an idea or a hunch or an inspiration or an intuitive sense pops into your mind, honour it with action. That's what you do. That's that idea, put it in action. I should read this book. Okay, I'm going to read that book. I should reach out to this person. Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, I forgot to answer that email from that potential client. I'm going to do that. I got a feeling now would be the time to speak to my boss about my pay rise. Okay, now I'm going to do it. You honour it with action. And when you act quickly, and remember, money loves speed, the faster you implement an idea after you have it, the more powerful it is, the energy it has. It will create success and abundance beyond your wildest dreams if you honour it with action. Plus, even better, when you act quickly like this, your work, and I should have put work in inverted commas, this journey will feel effortless and spontaneous and automatic and enjoyable, simply because you're having a flash of insight, a hunch, you're going, oh, I'm going to do that because it's inspiring and it's fun and I feel captivated to do this, I feel inspired. And you don't let the moment pass, because the money loves speed, the universe loves speed. And there's another crucial point here, crucial distinction, if you want to go from, pretending that you're going to manifest abundance by visualizing or sitting in a room and hoping for it, to actually creating it. And I say that with love and compassion because I've been there. This is how you do it. You don't let the moment pass. You seize the opportunity when you feel inspired. And when you do this, when you get inspired and take action immediately, inspired action, doesn't have to be huge. Literally, most of the time it's little ideas, as I mentioned, like reading a book or reaching out to this person or this little thing. The next step is always revealed. The next step is always manageable and simple and easy to put into action. When you do this, you'll create synchronicities and coincidences. You'll feel like you're in this state of good luck. Everything flows, you're developing momentum, and your magnetism goes up. Your level of attraction goes up, in that you are able to attract success. You don't need to go out and hustle to make it happen. It happens to you. It comes to you. Incredible power to this. Money loves speed. And I know I mentioned earlier, if you take one thing from the training, get a vision down, I stand by that. But if the second key principle you take away is that when these ideas inevitably flash into your mind, the sooner you put them into action, the more power they have. And the faster you do it, the more you get this synchronicities and flow. This is how the universe seems to work. This is how abundance is attracted. It will have a profound impact on you. On to principle 6. Our penultimate principle, and this is to trust in the power of pursuit. John Assaraf, star of The Secret, one of my mentors, sent me a gift the other day. It's a beautiful book called U Squared by Price Pritchard, PhD, and it's an incredible book, very powerful, about many of the topics that we're talking about today on this training. But I want to read you this very short chapter from this book, because he wrote a chapter called Trust in the Power of Pursuit, and it's so powerful, so profound, that I think it would do a disservice to the man to do anything other than read this out. So I'm sharing this with you now. So take a deep breath. It's going to take me maybe a minute to get through. And this is incredibly powerful, because one of the huge mistakes that people make when they say they're going to create abundance or success is that they set the vision, but then they don't do anything about it in the real world. And Harvey had taught me this as well, that money and abundance, that's in the energetic, or it's in the material world rather. So to create and manifest stuff in the material world, you have to do things in the material world. Now I'm going to read this to you now from Price Pritchard in his brilliant book, U Squared. Trust in the power of pursuit. You've dreamed many dreams that were yours for the taking. In fact, almost all of them were well within your reach. Even now, most of what you dream can be yours. The simple secret is the seeking, pursuit. Dreams begin to crystallize into reality when they are pursued. The world behaves differently when you actually take action to go after what you want. What you wish could be starts becoming. The dream moves in your direction, begins to come to you even as you reach for it. Consider this. The dreams you have realized in life are those which you actively sought. That which you have achieved is what you decided to go for in one way or another. You can think positively all day long, all year, but positive action is what counts. Wishing, longing, wanting, desiring, these are not the same as pursuing a dream. These are mental states and can and do play an important role in the process of manifesting big goals. But they are essentially passive. Pursuit, on the other hand, is active. Reaching for your dream is behaving, moving, and it shortens the distance between you and your desired objective. Most people confuse wishing and wanting with pursuing. Their desire for a dream may be desperate and deep, but when that desire fails to produce, they conclude the dream cannot be theirs. Actually, the only proof they have is that longing is not enough. The data at hand merely prove that desire alone does not and cannot deliver. Pursuit is what makes the difference. Reaching for what you want alters the odds immediately and drastically of getting it. What you want becomes part of a dynamic exchange with the world and you in partnership when you act and extend yourself towards the dream. Manifesting abundance is firmly based on the premise of pursuit. Quantum leaps in your success require you to take the offensive. You can't achieve exponential gains in your success from a defensive posture. You can't remain in a passive stance and make a quantum leap. You must move on the dream. This means you must leave the cover, the safety that goes with merely wishing for something. You must place your trust in action. Ask, seek, knock, and the dream shall be yours. Boom! Love that. So powerful and so true. Trust in the power of pursuit. When you actively start moving towards a goal, and think back to the previous steps, money loves speed. When you get inspired and then you pursue that inspiration, that's when you start to unlock big gains in your life. Most people, even the people who believe in the law of attraction and visualize and they set intentions and they do affirmations and everything else, they're not pursuing their dreams, and that's why nothing seems to work. You can't simply sit in a room and hope that your dream will manifest. You have to take action. Now, having said that, visualization for me is the number one tool you can use to get yourself ready for that, by imagining what you want in vivid detail and seeing it and feeling it and building up your courage and your belief. But then when those ideas flash in, and remember, the next step is always revealed. When that next step is revealed, you've got to pursue it. You've got to put it into action. Fundamental truth about manifesting abundance and success in any form. You've got to pursue your dream. Principle 7, the final principle, is to be grateful. Simply put, you get more of whatever you focus on. So if you focus on lack, that's what you tend to attract. You focus on, oh, my life is tough, or I've got this scarcity, or it's hard to pay the bills, or it's hard for this, no one will give me a pay rise. If you focus on that, that's what you're going to get. And if you focus on all the things, all the challenges that you've got, and you put your attention on that, you're going to attract more of those. However, when you feel grateful for all the abundance you have, you get more abundance. And we mentioned this briefly earlier on the training. I mean, look around you now. Like, you're listening to me on a computer or an iPhone or some kind of mobile device that's connected to a satellite in the sky. Like, you're abundant. Like, you've got unbelievable abundance. You've got access to the world's knowledge and information online. You've probably got a roof over your head and great friends and family and people around you and food and awesomeness. Like, you have a truly abundant life. Yet, if you put your focus on the one or two things you don't have, well, I don't earn 6 figures yet, or I don't get the love that I deserve from my boss, you're only going to attract more and more of that. Whatever energy you put out, you're going to get back. So you have to train yourself to be grateful. And this was hard for me because I grew up in a house where there was a lot of moaning and a lot of struggle and stress, and money's hard to come by, and you have to work really, really hard, and people don't understand, and all of these kind of limiting beliefs that I had to learn through and work through. But a very simple and profound truth is that the more you train yourself to feel grateful, the more people are going to want to help you and be around you. And when you appreciate all the prosperity and abundance in your life, and this is crucial, celebrate all of your blessings and successes, you're going to attract even more to be grateful for. So here's a crucial tip here. Spend time every single day feeling grateful for what you already have. It is truly magnetic. you get more of whatever you focus on. So when you train yourself to be grateful every single day, and you might want to write down 5 things you're grateful for in the morning or at the end of the day, 5 things that happened to me today that I'm grateful for. And that's a very powerful way to train yourself. I don't do that as much anymore because now I've trained my brain to automatically, subconsciously focus on what I have rather than what I don't have. But I used to do that a lot. Write down every day the things that I'm grateful for. And sometimes there'll be big things. Today I overcame this fear. Or today I got a date with this person, or I achieved this goal. Or it could be, today I had a great cup of coffee, or I had a great conversation with someone, or today I'm grateful for this pen that I bought myself, or this pen and pad that I bought as a treat, or this, whatever it is, it's the energy of gratitude. And when you get into the habit of feeling grateful for the smallest things, from the smile someone gives you or the smile you give someone in the morning to brighten up their day, all the way up to the so-called big dreams and goals that we manifest and everything in between, that gratitude is an energy that it's like a prayer, it's like a ask and we shall receive. Whatever you put out, you get back. So when you focus on gratitude, you get more to be grateful for. I truly, truly believe that. I know that to be true from my experiences the last few years playing with this. And I really invite you to play with it, because the more grateful you are, the more people want to be around you, the more they want to help you, the more they want to be around your energy field and serve you and add value to your life. And the only real way I believe you can get abundant and enjoy it is by being grateful for what you have every step of the way. So that's the 7 principles. Let's do a quick recap of these 7 key abundance principles to make sure you've really got them and you get it. The first one is to define abundance. What do you want exactly? And make sure you write that down and make it super exciting and be as specific as you can. Principle 2 is tune in to your subconscious power. Remember, your subconscious mind is 95 to 99% of your total resources. If you are not working at the level of your subconscious, you're making things way, way too hard for yourself. And you are basically trying to climb Mount Everest with no supplies, with your shoelaces tied together and one hand tied behind your back, no compass, no map, no walkie-talkies, and no friends and companions to do the journey with you. You've got to tune into your subconscious. And principle 3, how you do that is by practicing creative visualization. It's the fastest, easiest, most effortless, most proven way to reprogram your subconscious mind and to give it clear targets and goals to manifest for you. And that's how you begin to tune into the 95 to 99% of your power. Moving on from that, principle 4 is abundance comes by creating and giving value. The more value you give, the more abundance you receive. And remember, the more you can act on faith and stop trying to focus on how do I get more, how do I get more money, how do I get more abundance, how do I get a pay rise, and instead focus on how can I give more value, how can I be even more valuable at work, how can I be worth so much more, how can I be worth 10 times what I ask my clients to pay me. Those are the questions that lead to true abundance. Principle 5 is money loves speed. When you get inspired, get an idea, get a hunch, which you will when you follow these steps, these principles, you put them into action as soon as possible. The sooner you put into action, the more energy they have. And conversely, if you don't put them into action, you must have done this. You got inspired by this idea and you go, oh, I'll do that later. And then when you go back to do it later, the moment's passed, the energy is different, and you can't summon up that energy. That's what we mean by money loves speed. The universe loves speed. You've got to take action when inspiration strikes. Honor the ideas with action. I believe that the ideas come to us from a spiritual realm, from infinite intelligence, from God, whatever you want to call it. I believe that ideas are a gift, and they're not just given to us. You've probably had an idea that then someone else went and made into $1 million success or more, and you think, God, if only I just take an action on that. Money loves speed. Take action on the ideas as quickly as you can. And number 6, principle 6, trust in the power of pursuit. I read you that beautiful chapter from the book U Squared, and in short, the message is simple. Wishing and wanting and desiring a goal is not enough. You have to take action. You have to get moving. Yet, the second you start doing that, the second you start moving towards your goal, it starts coming back to you. And above all, throughout this, principle 7, be grateful. Be grateful for all the abundance you have right now. Be grateful for everything you've already achieved. All of the positive steps you've taken. All of the amazing people and experiences around you. The more you do that, the more of that energy you put out, the more you get back. Yeah. Now, if you want to get the quickest possible results, you'll want to see this and keep watching, because I need 100 volunteers to test out my best ever guided visualization MP3s, and these brand new done for you guided visualization audios help you to think, feel and act more abundantly at the subconscious level in just a few minutes a day, even if, and especially if, you have scarcity beliefs or fears around money, or you're not taking action, or there's something holding you back at the subconscious level, that no matter what you do, you set a goal and you can't quite get yourself to take action. This is going to help, and here's how it works. The single biggest contribution to my abundance has been the daily practice of creative visualization. I mentioned this many times earlier on the training, and this so-called secret strategy has literally helped me to create a life of my dreams. I've got to live on the beach, built a 7-figure business that I love, travel the world 5-star, gave a sports car to my kid brother, I hired my little sister in my business to help her out and teach her. In short, life is abundant. But best of all, this goes back to giving value. I've now helped over 250,000 people to create more abundance too, which is freaking awesome, and that's what motivates me. Here's the simple truth. When you visualize abundance every day, it is inevitable that you will begin to feel more abundant. And when you feel more abundant, it's far easier and more natural to think and act more abundantly. So you tend to get more abundant results. Pretty simple, right? The more you feel and think a certain way, the more you're going to get those kind of results. And that's why I've come to believe that if you're not using visualization to manifest more abundance, you're probably losing out. Like I've said 1,000 times before, visualization comes before abundance. It comes before abundance. In other words, you must imagine your future abundance in vivid detail and with emotion. And we talked about this earlier. You have to do that before it's going to show up in your life. Before. Especially if you're used to scarcity and lack when it comes to money. Because whenever you do this every day, whatever you're imagining, whatever you're visualizing, seems to become magnetically attracted to you. Why? How can this possibly be? Well, I like Napoleon Hill's explanation best. Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich, he studied for 20 years the 500 most successful men and women on the planet, including presidents, senators, the top lawyers, the top business people, billionaires, the richest people on the planet. And this is what he discovered. Quote, our brains become magnetized with the dominating thoughts that we hold in our minds, and by means with which no man is familiar, these magnets attract to us the forces, the people, the circumstances of life which harmonize with our dominating thoughts. Well, what does this mean? Well, whatever our dominating thoughts are, in other words, whatever we visualize and focus on again and again and again, our brains become magnetized with them, and this magnet attracts to us forces, people and circumstances which harmonize with them. This is what we're talking about. Focus on scarcity and lack and things that are wrong in your life, then you become a magnet for those. Yet, when you focus on the abundance, the value you add, the everything that's you're grateful for in your life, all the ways you want to serve, you start to attract experiences that reflect that energy, that vibrational frequency. It's that damn simple. And here's the good news. Visualization is a fun and simple and incredibly effective, proven way to change your dominating thoughts. So you can start to magnetize more abundance. And because it feels so good to visualize and seeing yourself at your best and manifesting and experiencing everything that you ever wanted and seeing it and hearing it and feeling it, you'll find yourself wanting to visualize more and more. And of course, the more you visualize, the more abundance you should enjoy. And that's how it works for me anyway. So let me ask you, what if I handed you my done for you money and abundance visualizations? Would that help you? If I gave you 10 of my very best guided abundance visualizations. So all you have to do is press play and let me guide you to your most powerful and vivid and effective visualizations ever. Well, you can have it instantly. Let me explain. Not long ago, I started creating guided audio visualizations for my best clients and new subscribers. Maybe you heard a couple of them. But I never sold them publicly, with the exception of a few special offers. Yet, Many of the people fortunate enough to have got their hands on them told me that they are the very best guided visualizations available anywhere. I mean, have a quick look at what some of my customers said just days ago. So I finished with a smile on my face and deep in my spirit. It's just what I needed. I feel alive again. I'm energized. I feel on a little cloud. It's amazing. I love it. And I don't know if it's possible to feel different after one listen, but I do. Absolutely awesome. I feel amazing after listening. Great stuff. I don't know how to express my gratitude. The success felt so good it brought me to tears. And even these, first time user of visualization, and I'm impressed. I see my bank account building. I could do this all day. I really feel the mental shift. I feel more confident. As soon as it ended, I burst into tears, and I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. In fact, my last guided visualization audio got over 1,200 positive reviews, 1,200 people writing to me saying, damn, this really worked. It's so awesome. And it takes away all of the trial and effort. And now, today, you can get instant access to my best ever, just released new Abundance MP3s right now, with a huge discount as well. Look, it's called the Money Matrix. And here's why you want it. The Money Matrix is perfect for you because I literally take you by the hand and show you exactly how to visualize abundance. This means you will see, hear, and feel your abundant life. Everything you ever desire. That vision we talked about back in Principle 1. You will see it and hear it and feel it as if it's already true in vivid, emotionally charged detail. So it resonates, it changes your energy, and it changes those dominating thoughts and changes the magnets you put out. Even if you've struggled to imagine yourself abundant before, even if you've struggled to visualize before, even if you've struggled to keep your mind focused and you can't see the pictures or you can't feel the feelings, this will help. In fact, these are the exact same audios I listen to when I visualize, so you know they're like dynamite. Look, here's what you're getting right now if you want to try it. 10 visualization audios. The first is called the Daily Wealth Checklist. This is super powerful. It's just a few minutes long, and I recommend that you listen to this in the morning. Basically what it does is it's a checklist for putting you in a state of supreme abundant energy real quick. I basically run you through the 7 principles on this training to help you focus on your vision, to imagine it, to visualize it, to see it and hear it and feel it. And then to focus on what you're grateful for as well, to change that energy and to focus on the value that you want to give. And do it in super fast style so that by the end of just a few minutes, I think this one's 9 minutes long, you are completely changing your vibration, your energy, your focus, and you're able to have a brilliant day. So that's Daily Wealth Checklist, hugely powerful, one of the most popular MP3s I have. Number 2 is Feeling and Acting Rich. Simply put, this helps you to visualize yourself and feel yourself and imagine yourself acting in a more abundant, prosperous, and rich way. Here's why this is important. When you see yourself day after day feeling and acting in a way congruent with the richest, most abundant version of yourself, it is inevitable that you start getting these hunches, these insights, these ideas on how you can do that for real in your real life, how to manifest that for real. And remember, money likes speed. You get the idea, you take inspired action, you act on it. That's how this works. So this will trigger those abundant ideas. That's the second audio. The third one is called the Abundant Belief Generator. Very powerful. This uses proven NLP techniques to help you change your subconscious beliefs, to overcome scarcity beliefs around money and install new abundant beliefs like money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Imagine if that was true for you. Imagine if you saw that $1 million was not a lot of money, that it's easy to manifest $1 million. What if you saw that it's easy for you to get paid to do work you love? It's easy for you to get paid for helping people and sharing your gifts. These are all some of the beliefs that you can choose and then install in the Abundant Belief Generator. It's the third audio. The fourth audio you get today is called My Rich Mentor. This is very powerful as well. This is another NLP exercise based on a concept called modeling. What I help you do is to guide you in a visualization where you imagine a mentor of yours. This can be someone you know in real life, someone who's famous and whose autobiography you've read, or someone who just simply inspires you. It can even be someone who's dead and has inspired you in the past, but you imagine them right now. And I guide you through a process where you are able to quiz these people and gain insights as how they see the world, the kind of actions they take, how they see, hear and feel things. and then you simply install these ideas, these wealth concepts in your subconscious mind. It's incredibly powerful, and it's very fun and profound as well. That's number 4. Number 5 of the 10 audios is unlimited wealth. Super powerful. In short, this helps you to go beyond your comfort zone again and again and again. Simply put, whatever we imagine is what we get back to us, whatever we expect to be true. So if you expect to earn 50 grand a year, it's probably true that you earn around 50 grand, whereas that's just a number you've made up. You can program your subconscious mind to earn 100 grand a year, then 250, 500, a million, so on and so forth, up until the point of unlimited wealth, until you truly realize that the only limits that you have are the ones you put on yourself. Basically, what this audio will do is help you to grow beyond whatever your current limit is, your financial glass ceiling, as Harvey calls it, and help you to imagine. And of course, as soon as you start to imagine it over and over again, you earn in 6 figures or 7 figures or whatever it is, you start to get the ideas and the insights that help you to make that a reality for real. Pretty cool. Number 6 is the ultimate raise your vibration audio. Super fast, super powerful, designed to do one thing, get you in the positive energy state. I'm not going to give away all my secrets here, but rest assured it's mega powerful, and by the end of every listen you are in a higher vibration state, which means you're feeling energy of love, gratitude, giving, self-confidence, belief, and none of the fearful energies like lack, worry, anxiety, fear of judgment, etc., etc. Puts you in a pimp state, listen to me, listen to too much rap music. Puts you in an elevated state very quickly, on demand. Incredibly useful tool to have. Very proud of that one. Number 7, visualization number 7 is love and abundance. Love this one as well, because this is all about getting the good vibes. Often people, when they set abundant goals, they approach them from a place of neediness or lack. Oh, I really need this money, I need this success. What this helps you to do is to get in a energy of love and to tie love and abundance into one and the same. This means that whenever you go and create abundance in your life, you're doing it from a place of love and empowerment and not lack. This is the difference between night and day. It will have a huge impact on your life, and also it makes it way easier to manifest and attract money when you're doing it from a place of love and not lack. So this is going to help you get away from scarcity and lack and into the states of genuine abundance, gratitude and love. Very powerful. Visualization number 8 is instant confidence. Powerful NLP trick called anchoring. I guide you to imagine the times in your life where you have been the most confident, and we go back into them and we explode them and make them even bigger and bolder and brighter and more powerful, and I help you to anchor those feelings so that you literally have a button you can press to feel instant confidence on demand. Why is this important? Well, imagine you've got a meeting where you're asking for a pay rise, or you need to give a big presentation, or you're asking a client for a sale in your business, or you're even getting the confidence to set up your own business, or anything else where you need confidence. This will help you to get it instantly. Visualization 9 is instant happiness. Same principle, same exercises, but rather than focusing on being confident, this helps you to be in a real beautiful state of genuine happiness and well-being. And of course, whatever energy we put out, we get back. It's crucial to feel happy and inspired throughout the journey of manifesting the things we want. Otherwise, we'll just feel empty when we get there. So this teaches you to be happy now and enjoy every step of the journey. And finally, I say finally, you know I've got some surprises for you hidden in there. I always over-deliver, always. But the last one I'm going to tell you about is my ultimate success. And this is a really powerful one. This helps you to imagine your success in every sense. Think back to principle 1 when we defined abundance. When I said abundance is not just financial, it's an abundance of love and joy and freedom and passion and purpose and giving value and more. This audio helps you to imagine that ultimate success, that all-round success in vivid, sensory-rich, beautiful detail, so you can imagine not just the money, but the impact you have, the people around you, the kind of gifts that you leave for the world, the kind of charitable work you do, the value you add, and so much more. And of course, the more you imagine yourself as having this ultimate success, the more the ideas, the opportunities begin to magnetize and present themselves to you. So there's the 10 audios for you, and get this, every single MP3 is turbocharged by scientifically proven brainwave entrainment, which helps you to create faster and deeper change at the subconscious level. You'll be guided into the alpha and theta states, which have been proven to give you greater access to your subconscious mind. A meditative state is peaceful and profound. It boosts your creativity and it helps you to make faster and deeper change. At the subconscious level, remember the 95 to 99% of your total resources. We're working at that level. We're unlocking power within you, deep within you, hidden within you right now, literally unlocking that resources and power. In fact, all you do is listen and you'll get results. All you do is listen. No stress or struggle is required. Listen, I will guide you and you'll get results. So you'll be feeling abundant very, very quickly. And the more you listen to all 10 visualization MP3s, the deeper the positive changes you'll enjoy. And because each audio is just a few minutes short, they're perfect for daily use. I literally make it so easy for you to succeed, and all you have to do is listen and you'll get results. So look, here's how you get the money matrix. Beautiful, beautiful 10 powerful guided visualization MP3s for manifesting money and abundance and all forms of prosperity. Well look, the published price for the money matrix is $197, which works out at less than $20 per visualization, which is pretty good value, I think. Like, given the impact that this will have, the return on investment you can get is huge. But to say a big thank you for watching this training and for being an action taker, that's not the price you'll pay today. And get this, the only time I've ever discounted the money matrix until now, today, it was all the way down to only $67 as part of a special webinar promotion. And we sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of copies, and I mean, people loved it. But that's not the price you'll pay today either. And today, to say thank you for taking this training and for taking action, and because basically I feel inspired, and I was in the gym this morning listening to Deepak Chopra, and he was talking about how you create abundance is by helping other people to create abundance, and I sincerely wanted to add value and I want to help you create abundance, I truly do. Today you can get instant access to the money matrix, all 10 done for you visualization MP3s, and of course the special bonuses, the surprises. All of them are designed to make manifesting abundance fast, easy, and almost effortless, and to help you live in alignment with the 7 principles that you learned today on this training. You can get all of that not for $197, nope, not for $97, and not even for our lowest ever price of $67. You can get this now for only $47, only one payment of $47. Yeah, feeling super generous. There'll be an add to cart button below this video. Click it now and you'll be able to get instant access with 75% off the price. And get this is 100% guaranteed for 60 days, and my guarantee is super simple. I want you to love this, and if you don't love it, you simply won't pay a cent. You've got 2 whole months to try them out. I mean, I invite you not to take advantage of my generosity here, because I've already taken 75% off the price and I'm giving you 2 months to try it out. But listen to the audios, and if you don't genuinely fall in love with the way they make you feel, how easy it becomes to see and visualize and imagine your abundant life, and to trigger those ideas, those insights, those hunches, to get ideas on how to give value and add value to other people's lives, and to get those ideas when money loves speed, where you're taking action and getting results. If you don't love it, if you don't get a return on investment, one email, you'll get 100% of your money back. You won't pay a cent. And again, I want you to love them. If you're just like, it's pretty cool, get your money back. Like, the only clients I want and the customers that I serve are the people who love what I do and love the way it makes them feel, because they're the people who take action and get results. So look, here's what some more people are saying. I mean, I got literally thousands of testimonials, but here's a few that jumped out at me. Marge says, these are out freaking standing. I'm 63. I've done countless visualization programs over the years. This is simply the best. Thank you, Carl. P.S. Love the accent. Thank you, Marge. Very kind of you, you little flirt. Angie says, thanks so much, Carl. I've often had difficulty making my visualizations clear, but your MP3 has helped me get past the block. Angie, this is a challenge, or this is something that people write to me almost every week, saying that they found it hard to visualize before, they couldn't get clear, but my audios helped them, and that's one of the reasons I created them, so I'm super glad. L Freeze I hope that's a Mr. L. Freeze, Mr. Freeze from the Batman film, Schwarzenegger. Anyone remember that? I don't know. He says, or she says, fantastic, the ultimate visualization. And Shirley says, thank you, Carl. I so love your visualization MP3s. They're the best ever. They work for me. Thanks again. A couple more. Let's see. Cindy, it was a great visualization. I thought of my successes and I've got a great feeling going forwards. And imagine that will be happening for you as well. Imagine having that great feeling going forwards, that certainty of knowing that you can create the life that you choose. Leslie says, this MP3 is amazing. Visualizing all my past successes almost brought tears to my eyes. I love the technique of imagining my successful self sitting across from me and then becoming one. That's what I told you about, my rich mentor. You get that included in this package. I also like seeing myself blasting through obstacles in my way effortlessly, and that's the abundant beliefs generator. You're doing a great job, Carl. You are simply amazing, Leslie. Thanks, Leslie. That's lovely, and yes, super inspiring that you're practicing with all the different audios and seeing the different results that they bring. And that will be the same for everyone watching now who chooses to get the Money Matrix. This one I like, to just copy this off my website because he sent the picture in as well. Damien says, Carl, I've been visualizing and getting great results. Just got a new Benz C300 4MATIC Sport almost effortlessly. Your products are easy and fun, making them effortless to use. Your visualization exercises are the missing ingredient I need. And I've been visualizing for years, but I've been missing the feeling aspect of it all. I know that your course is going to take me to the next level. And yeah, Damien, it will. And it has, I know, because of the success that you've had. And it helps you to feel, and that's the key. Neville Goddard, the great mystic and philosopher, said that to manifest success, you need to live in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. That means you need to feel the feelings now that you'll have when your goal manifests. So if you want to be a millionaire, you need to learn how to feel what it's like to be a millionaire now. If you want to have your own successful business doing work you love, you need to feel how that will feel now. It can be very tricky. Because, you know, the reality we live in, if you're facing struggles and challenges, you see that and you react. Yet, my visualization audios will help you to trigger that again and again and again. And it does take repetition. I'm not going to lie, it's not like something you listen to once, but it takes practice like anything in life. But eventually, sometimes it takes days, weeks, months. You're going to wake up one day and that feeling will be there and you'll know exactly what it feels like to manifest your dreams. And that's when it starts to come effortlessly. Anyway, click Add to Cart now if you want to get instant access. Remember, you're getting the Money Matrix with a whopping $150 discount. I've never, ever, ever offered it this low, and I doubt I will again. It's because I was in the gym this morning listening to Deepak and felt inspired to over-deliver like you wouldn't believe. So this very much is a limited time offer. I can't stress that enough. You're getting 10 audios, daily wealth checklist to help you focus in the morning on getting in that energetic mindset of abundance. Second, feeling and acting rich. How do you feel abundant? How do you start to act more abundantly? Number 3, abundant belief generator for overcoming your limiting beliefs and installing new ones. My Rich Mentor, that's the modeling one where you see someone who inspires you and you model their beliefs, their habits, their behaviors. Number 5, unlimited wealth. This is about expanding beyond your financial ceiling right now, being able to imagine at a higher level. And of course, the bigger your imagination, the bigger your results. Number 6 is ultimate raise your vibration. That's simply about putting you in the highest vibration frequency possible. Love, gratitude, abundance, giving. And of course, whatever vibration you put out, you get more of. Number 7, love and abundance, tying in that love, getting rid of the negative scarcity and lack and tuning into the feeling of a love. And when you manifest from a place of love, everything that you create is infused with that. I don't want to sound too woo-woo, but it's very powerful. You'll impact more people like that and be able to create more abundance. Number 8 is instant confidence, because we need to feel confident in ourselves abundance usually involves asking for money from other people, whether it's for your products or your services or your coaching or whatever it is that you want to do, whatever gifts you want to give. And it takes confidence to be able to do that, to put yourself out there, to risk being judged by your clients and family and friends and so on. Yet, when you have confidence, none of that matters. It falls away and you're able to manifest the life you desire. So this helps you to get into a state of confidence instantly. This is powerful NLP. I spent, I think, 15 grand learning NLP, and I'm giving you my best techniques for free. Well, not for free, as part of this package rather, a huge discount, $150 off. Number 9, instant happiness. Same thing, powerful NLP to help you get into that beautiful state of well-being and happiness. And number 10, my ultimate success. This is imagining success in every aspect of your life, not just money. And of course, just to reiterate here, money alone is not going to make you happy. It's cool not to worry about paying the bills, but true success encompasses every aspect of your life, and this will help you to do that. And some secret bonuses that I'm holding back because I don't have time to go into them now, but I know you will like them and find them very, very valuable. If you click the add to cart button below this video, you get instant access to all of this. Remember, this is only $47. I'm astonished that I've actually created this presentation. It took me, I don't know, days to put together this presentation. It was only today in the gym where I decided to lower the price to $47. This is $150 off, 75% off what other people have paid, and you get 10 audios, which means that this is less than $5 per visualization audio. And get this, it's completely guaranteed for 60 days. So you try it out. If you don't manifest the results you want, send me a note and I'll send you your money back. Like, I want you to love this. Remember that. It's my guarantee. Like, I only do business with people who love working with me. And if you don't love it, then it's cool. We don't resonate. That's absolutely fine. I'll wish you nothing but love, and you'll even get to keep everything you've downloaded out of love and to say thank you for trying. I really hope you've enjoyed this training. I've enjoyed putting it together for you. I put a huge amount of time and effort into it to make it really awesome and to give you those 7 principles. And even if you choose not to get the money matrix, it's all love. I sincerely hope you take action on what you've learned, and I sincerely hope you create abundance in your life, because that's what I want for you and for everyone, because I love abundance and I love being around abundant people because they tend to be happier and more awesome, and usually they're adding value in the world and they're making a positive difference. And because of that, they're cool to hang around with. So I want to hang around with more cool people. So I want to help create more cool people as well. And I really believe this will help. Remember, the visualization audios, they're powered by brainwave entrainment. So you get all the benefits of meditation as well, which we haven't even had time to get into today. But it's friggin' awesome. You should be meditating. You need to be in a better state of flow and have more control over your emotions and all that good stuff. And I think these audios, I'm really proud of them. They really help. They've helped thousands of people. All you do is listen. They're super short. The latest neuroscience studies show that visualization is effective in just 8 minutes at the physical level in your brain. It literally creates new neural pathways in your brain, physically changes your brain in just 8 minutes a day. That's why most of these audios are just around 8 minutes long. So even if you only listen to one a day for 8 minutes, it's going to have an impact. I mean, do one once in the morning, once before bed for best results. But even that 16 minutes, imagine the positive transformation you can create in just 16 minutes a day. And that's if you're a super achiever. That's if you do double the work, 8 minutes a day. I'm super proud, super inspired, and I hope that I've inspired you to give this a try. I've taken $150 off the price. You get 10 audios, so you're never going to get bored. There's a huge selection. And of course, as always, I under-promise and over-deliver. So as soon as you get your instant access, which you get by clicking the button below, entering your details, you'll get a couple of extra surprises as well, which are with my compliments, my gift to you, but very, very cool and tie in nicely to the principles we've been talking about in this training. You'll see exactly what I mean when you get started now. I think I'm going to let you go now. Thank you so much for watching the training. My name's Carl Harvey. I really hope that you've taken a lot of value from it. Hope that I've inspired you to visualize and to create your vision for abundance and that money loves speed, and to stop focusing on what you can get from life and stop focusing on what you can give, how you can over-deliver. And all of these principles will help you to create more abundance. And my belief is when you create abundance, you feel happier, you're more inspired, and you get to impact more people. And that's the key here. It's not only about getting more money so you can take nicer holidays or buy nice cars or, you know, buy champagne, which is what I do a lot. Take people to the club, buy champagne and do stuff like that. It's really about having a positive impact and having the freedom to live the life that you choose and not have to listen to what other people tell you, you know, a boss or etc., telling you need to act a certain way. My sincere intention with the Money Matrix is to help you get all aspects of an abundance consciousness with as much ease and fun and joy as possible in the shortest amount of time, and do it in a way that is fun. Like, if you resonate with the way I teach and train you, I have trained you on this training, I suspect that you'll really enjoy these audios. And again, they're only 8 minutes long, they're super powerful. And just imagine, stop and imagine now that even if you, for the next 2 weeks, listen to one of these audios a day, you'll have a chance to listen to all of the audios about twice, and Just 8 minutes a day, and you'll imagine your abundant life. You'll imagine exploding past your financial limits, overcoming your limiting beliefs, installing new empowering beliefs deep in your subconscious mind, getting inspired, growing in confidence, and much more. All due to the proven power of visualization. And of course, above all, remember to take action. Whether you invest in these money matrix or not, remember back to principle 6, trust in the power of pursuit. Make sure you're pursuing your vision. I believe these audios will help you to pursue your vision. In fact, I know they will. But this is all love. Follow your intuition. If you resonate with me, if you believe that there's something here for you, try them out. Try them for 2 months, 60 entire days, with $150 off. Click the button below now and get started. I can't wait to see you on the inside. I can't wait for you to join my VIP list, which is another benefit of getting this. And I can't wait to give you special bonus gifts as well, which are just waiting 30 seconds from now. And remember, you can get started instantly. Thank you so much for taking part in this training. Got nothing but love for you. And if you're still here now, that proves to me you're an action taker and you're inspired and you're taking action. And this, I believe, will really, really help you. So you can get started with $150 off. And I am very unsure that I will ever repeat this discount because it is way, way, way more than I had intended. Because look, you're getting 10 of the most powerful audios you can get for less than $5 each. Crazy, crazy, crazy value. Anyway. Over-deliver. It's one of the principles of abundance we talked about today. Much love, peace and love. My name's Carl Harvey, and I'll see you for another training soon. I really, really hope this helped you. Peace and love. And if you do want to get started, click the Add to Cart button now, enter your details, and you can get started instantly. Peace and love.